watching Lady and the Tramp, and I'd never seen it before, and this made me kind of like be like, I wonder what Disney movies I've got, what animated Disney films that I have. So I grabbed them all, and I thought I would do a collection video on them. I was gonna record it like on like a video, but I'm running out of storage, so I decided I'll do this live. Um, so here they are. And there's still a lot of these films that I have not seen because I didn't really grow up watching many Disney movies. I grew up watching Disney, but it was always like shorts like Mickey Mouse and Oswald the Lucky Rabbit and the Alice comedies and a lot of their silent stuff. Um, I, I didn't really grow up with a lot of these movies like a lot of people did. I grew up with Pixar movies um, and like 90s comedies, so yeah, it's fun to be watching these films because, like I said, there's still a lot of these that I haven't seen. Um, oh shoot! Actually, you know what? There's more. 1 second. Okay, and I'll grab this as well. So, ugh, um, we'll start with this. The Little Mermaid. I've never seen it, so I couldn't say anything about it. But I love Hans Christian Andersen, and I know this is based off one of his stories. I've never read his Little Mermaid story. I've never seen this either. Um, but what do you know? So maybe I'll check it out one day. I probably will. I know this is very beloved. I think this was one of the first ones from the Renaissance era. Yeah, 1989, huh? So, The Little Mermaid Masterpiece Collection, I guess. You find these at Goodwills all over the country. Pinocchio. This is a puzzle I got, I think, at Walmart. I love Pinocchio. Blue Fairy and all, so yeah, I've never solved it or anything, so whatever. Let's go on to Blu-rays. I have Tangled, which I saw when it came out back in the day. I don't think I saw it in the theater. I think it was like Redbox or something. Or Netflix. I actually might have been Netflix when Netflix did their whole mailing service or whatever. But this is, and then I rewatched it recently, and maybe like a year and a half ago, probably a year and a half ago. I thought it was fantastic. I loved it. Very cute and funny. Very funny movie. So there you go. Got it on Blu-ray. I want to collect as many Disney movies as I can because I know they stopped printing them in Australia. At least that was the news for a while. I don't know if that changed. It probably didn't. But I don't know. I haven't checked up on that. Any updates on that? But this is a great movie. So I just want to make sure that I get them, before they become overpriced. Because these things are still pretty cheap. These Disney movies, especially on VHS. So, Tangled. I like this movie. So, there you go, Tangled. Funny movie, cute movie. And Moana, I remember when this came out. This film's okay. I really like the music. I know they did a second one recently. This film did not need a sequel. None of the films, man, need a sequel of these films, man. Like, man, it's really unfortunate, but I'm just hoping they don't do a Roger Rabbit sequel, man. That would be so sad. But yeah, this is a fun film, you know. more for the animation and the music rather than the story and characters. But I remember we had Moana stickers when this film was new. I don't remember where we got them. Might have come in like a cereal box or something. Oh, by the way, you can take that. I don't know if I did. I don't ever use the digital codes. I might have done an unboxing of this on the channel. I might not have. If I didn't, then this is still usable. So you can go ahead and take that digital code if you want it, and see if it works. And here's the digital, or I mean the DVD. There's the digital copy for a second. This is the digital copy. Boy. Um, yeah, fun film. I was getting a bunch of movies on Blu-ray. And this is before I was doing 4K, and I have a couple 4Ks, and now it's like, okay, well, you know, now I gotta do the 4Ks. Whatever. This is a Blu-ray of Pinocchio that I made myself. I like this movie. I didn't grow up watching like any of these, including this one. So the only one I grew up watching, well, I'll get to that in a minute. But this is like a 35 millimeter, not properly colored yet, copy of Pinocchio. Looks beautiful. Got it from Steve Stanchfield, um, who, if you know who he is, you know who he is, I guess. We go into the tapes. The rest of these are VHS tapes. And here's Aladdin. I grew up watching it a little bit. Like, I didn't watch the full thing. I watched like clips on YouTube. This film is very okay. I really like Robin Williams in this movie, but like the rest of it, man, is just kind of boring to me. I don't know. So I know there's a lot of Aladdin fans who are gonna hate that, but it's not for me, I guess, not for me. But it's cool, cool movie. And this tape is in absolutely horrendous shape. So there you go. I checked this one out recently. Watched it on, I think, Disney Plus. Bambi. And this film was awesome. This was like a documentary almost. It really felt like it was like a nature documentary. How long is this? I don't remember it being too terribly long. Doesn't have a run time. Oh, it does. 69 minutes. So that sounds about right. But this was a really fun film. I liked Thumper, I think his name was. This little bunny guy. Cute. Bambi. There you go. Fun film. Funny film. So, Bambi, I noticed, because like I said, I grew up watching Disney shorts, and not their movies. I mean, I did grew up with a handful, well, we'll get to it here in a second, but, it's interesting, just the shift, like, the Disney shorts were so different. The pacing was different. Like, these are like it's still, you could tell it's Disney, but like it's just interesting. Like, it's like Disney has two identities. There's like movies and shorts, I feel like. And the movies have their own like style to them, like more slow and like more magical, I guess. Um and then like the shorts usually would be more experimental or creative. So it's just like it's really and funny too. Like, I think the shorts are funnier than the movies, but the movies are still really funny and great characters always. Um, it's just interesting the differences, and it's like I'm discovering another side of the Disney, the work that Disney would put out, which is the movies, which is like, I guess, the main thing. But like I said, I didn't grow up with them, so it's been an afterthought to me. But yeah, Bambi, this was a fun one. I liked it. Robin Hood, grew up with this one. Awesome film. I remember when I was in, what grade was I in? I was in 7th grade. I had just moved, and I was like depressed, and one of the great things that was helping me through it was the history class that we had, and we were learning about all the stuff from this time period. I don't know what it was, 1400s, 1600s, I don't know. So whatever it was called, Dark Ages maybe. I don't remember what it was, but it was like around this time when the story of Robin Hood and Prince John and all that, and we were learning about all that, and that was a total blast, man. And it was so Renaissance era. That's what it was, and uh, and it was so much fun to learn about because I'm a history guy, and I hated that class because it was school, but it was like the only class that I looked forward to because it was really, really fascinating, and I feel very nostalgic for that class. Anyway, Robin Hood, uh, fun film. Uh, it's you know, the animation quality's really bad, but you know, who cares, man? Characters are good, so there you go. And like I said, you'd be surprised of how many of these films that I haven't seen. Um, like I haven't seen, have not seen The Jungle Book, Sleeping Beauty, Beauty and the Beast, Peter Pan. There's so many of them that I have. What are others? There's others. I don't know. I haven't seen most of them. Mulan. Around the time I had this class, the class I was talking about, we were learning about Robin Hood. No, we also watched the film too, which was awesome. I discovered this movie and Lilo and Stitch because we watched it in class. Like I said, this was 7th grade, and that teacher actually that I had a crush on me, and I got special treat. It was really weird. Anyway, oh dude, I remember there was like a dance, and like she made us partner together, me and the teacher, and it was so uncomfortable. But anyway, in her class we watched this film and Lilo and Stitch, and I love both of those movies so much. I showed my younger brother Preston Lilo and Stitch recently. He loved it too. I know they had like a remake come out. You know, it's whatever, I guess. I watched a little bit of the live action version of this film and thought it was so terrible. Like within the first 5 minutes, I just shut it off. But this movie, The Goat, and have it on VHS. I love this movie, and I love China too, man. Lots of friends over there. Mulan. And I love the story of Mulan too, man. I don't know if I ever uploaded it, but I made like a video about Mulan and like the different versions and like the history of it and all that. My favorite 2D animated Disney movie right here. Here we got Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. I watched this one a few years back. Thought it was alright. Good enough to watch and own, apparently. I liked the wishing song, like at the beginning. I'm wishing upon a wishing well, or whatever. That was really funny and cute. Yeah. I want to watch, I know it was this and Hoppity Goes to Town, or Mr. Bug Goes to Town, the Max Fleischer film. Like those were the two like big, I don't know if they were the first attempts, but the first commercialized as the first big 2D movies, feature films. And I know it was this and Hoppity Goes to Town, at least to my knowledge. And I haven't seen Hoppity Goes to Town, so I need to check that out because I love the Fleischer Studios. But Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Oh yeah, and they came out with a remake of this, didn't they? With Rachel Zegler, I think her name is, and like people were upset about something. I don't remember what it was. Um, Lady and the Tramp. Okay, just finished watching this. Like I told you. Actually, my VCR is still on, as you can see, this on the screen, the blue. But I thought it was an alright film. I liked it good enough. Cute, funny movie. Lady and the Tramp. You got the Siamese cats or whatever. You got whatever what the frick her name is, and you got whatever his name is. See, I got it at Goodwill for like 48 cents or whatever, 49 cents. Thought it was a cute, funny movie. Story was non-existent, but that's all right, you know. At least you get some cute animation and funny gags and a couple of good songs in there. Lady and the Tramp, or is it the Lady and it's just Lady and the Tramp, and I guess this is the Masterpiece Collection. All right, folks, there you go. 16 minutes this video was. Thank goodness I decided not to record it, or I would have some difficulties. Thanks for joining, people who were watching. Hey, man, I appreciate it. That's it. Bye. Oh, let me know in the comments below what your favorite Disney movie is. Favorite animated Disney movie.